And that comes down to the fact that it's 90% of the people right now. They're treating the cryptos like stocks. They do not care what it does or what it is, and frankly, don't most of the time not that interested in finding out what it is. And that really puts a hole in. And you see this with the Bitcoin project. Bitcoin is so thorough on what they do and what they produce, and that is why they are building an extremely solid protocol. And that protocol, and if you dig deeper into proof of work, you will find the reason proof of work exists because it is that protocol that is able to cope with meltdown situations. Bitcoin is a system where you should treat it as such. It should be treated like a system. What is the worst thing that can happen to this thing? What if a solar flare hit the Earth, and every computer went down? Can Bitcoin reboot itself? And the answer to that is actually yes. Whereas other systems, and say like proof of stake or something, it's not so good. And in those regards, people haven't dug that deep. They've never dug that deep. And again, they're not going to ask those questions. So we're at a very superficial level of understanding currently. And as I think Andreas Antonopoulos was recently talking about what we need most in the cryptosphere right now it's a lot. You can argue that the regular everyday things. You can argue we need more wallets, we need more infrastructure, so we need exchanges, more exchanges to be built for countries, more accessible, etc., etc. But the last point he made was education, and there seems to be an amazing lack of information out there, and also any people willing to educate, and also people that are even interested. So I think eventually we'll reach that tipping point where people are actually interested and stop treating these things like stocks, and then we'll be getting somewhere.